As you were all transported into this finite amount of space, you were ambushed in all regard as a multitude of individuals have struck at you trying to kill or maim your bodies at minimum with all sorts of weaponry, as it was effectively moot on their part as you slay all of them, many of them being burnt to ash and others sort of, how would I say, transforming into one another to make a bigger gun turret thing that just kind of just stands there as one of them is controlling it, the other one looking a little decrepit in all form and trying to stand. Yet, as all of them were felled, you all gather away from the shooting individuals at the top perch, the sort of banisters that look into the center of the area that you're in, this space, this beautiful fountain, this serene realm that has a music box of birds hidden within some of the trees. It's horribly plastic. Just think Disneyland. You know the parts. But as everything sort of looks to be manufactured in all shape and form, this serene garden is anything but for you at the moment. Currently, you are taking cover from the weaponry. They're sort of gathering around, trying to pin you down, trying to get better eyes at you, and every time you guys see that they're there, you probably move away. I will say Karzer.
Can I look for something providing the shield?
Hold on. I will say that Karzer, Lunara, and all of them were taken away by a very bright light. It almost looked like squares, like tiny little squares, almost digital scape, let's call it. You guys have seen this before. Sometimes it happens. The time dragon keeper is often abducting some of you when they need you for better things. So maybe they saved them, maybe they killed you. You don't know their intent now. What do you guys do?
I want to find the thing that's holding the shield that they're hiding behind. Oh.
Is the map actually where we're at, or are we using our heads? Okay, then I'm going to go through that door over there.
Yeah, you wanna open that door?
Yep.
Sure. All right. So
is it empty or?
Yeah, no. The door does open. It strikes you with electricity as you open the door, though. But yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir. We have heard you.
I have heard you now. I hear you now. I didn't hear you before. Okay.
Well, good evening, guys. It's good to be back.
Hello. Great to hear you. 12 points of damage, 12 points of lightning damage, Arthur, that you take. How are you looking?
Let me take a look at my stats here. On stats.
You seem to be inside of a domicile, the innards of it, in fact. There's no exit from this place as you find yourself well within it. This seems to be the homeliest of the places, as a dining room is what is exposed as you're shocked for several seconds, having triggered the trap at the door. There's much food there, yet it has been eaten. Empty plates, possibly given to the individuals that are left at your feet as you leave the grassy ground. Move on. Go to the other rooms. guys. Where it's safer than in here, where they keep shooting at you.
How much damage was it?
I'm sorry.
How much damage was it?
12 damage is what you took. Lightning, if that means anything to you.
Okay.
You find that you might need to rest up in some capacity. Use potions if you have them. You might not have much time here.
Arthur used the healing potion.
I will say that someone has the wand of healing. I believe
Ronny has
3 charges, right? I don't know.
I can't
say something?
remember. I know that I have it, but I can't remember how many charges it contains. But it's essentially the wand of healing has like the same functionality as like a healing potion, right? Like you get your
Nope.
I think it's
It's
what,
a
D4?
D8 plus 5.
D8 plus 5. Okay.
Yep. And it's this wand is definitely a full-blown dagger. Like it just looks like the most mundane dagger. Think of a D&D dagger. Guess that one, and that is what this looks like.
Think of Skyrim dagger.
Forgot what Skyrim
Yeah, so
daggers look
pretty-
like. The only one I could think of is the orcish ones.
Those iron daggers that you get from like the guards.
No, I don't like that
Oh,
one.
and
The real
Mayroon's
mundane
razor.
dagger.
No, even smaller than that.
Oh,
Shittier.
Mayroon's razor.
What?
Mayroon's razor.
Yeah, something small, like very like it's off a pick. It could be considered a pick. It is a wand after all. Yes. If you guys want to stand here, that's fine. But then you'll start
Stand
taking
here,
5
get-
damage.
So, well, hold on. The area that we're in, does Ronny recognize this? We're on Ein, right?
You're inside.
Ronny's-
It's looking very lush outside. Make a perception check.
Perception.
It's odd foliage out here. You don't think there's a
What would
place.
you want me to?
You don't think there's a place at all that Aeon
Oh, we got
has
the wrong planet.
with that much
Right.
lush foliage. This could have been manufactured, and in fact, you're getting the essence inside of this greenhouse and the rest of this place for sure. Yeah, they probably tacked it on there, but outside, those are bullberry trees. Definitely not native to Aeon.
Okay, so either this is somewhere in Aeon that Ronny's never been to, or we might not even be on Aeon.
Yeah, that could be it.
Ronny, more or less kind of runs in behind Arthur. Before he goes in, did he notice anything about the guys that are shooting at us still? Like, is it more of these cronies from the Emperor?
Yes.
Okay.
It
So I
just seems
definitely
to
know
be.
whose men these are.
Oh, of course, yes. It's definitely the elite, the range weaponry individuals, the ones who didn't want to get too close to the fight. As you can tell, they were sort of obscuring themselves in this regard. That tactic may change when you meet them up front. They might be prepared for anything at this point, with time elapsing. But Bjorn, do you stay out at the yard there?
Can I try to
Yep.
find whatever's causing the shield to protect them?
There is nothing out here that could be causing that shield to be powered, from what you can tell. But you may make an
Okay.
Arcana check.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna go fucking great.
I mean, Fate has been known to do weirder shit.
While it
Not
isn't
bad.
connected exactly, the portal that you guys all came from that is surrounded by this thing. In fact, it is the fountain itself. There's energy being utilized from this place. This might be a ley line in the planet, probably utilizing this exact positioning gives all the mana here, all the electricity or the magitech here, whatever that they're using in some way, shape, or form has to be influenced by this fountain for sure. It could be that there may be a possibility that getting rid of this thing might be prudent for your escape or could aid it. It'll be a difficult task to complete, but it's up to you to possibly talk to your allies about and not linger out here with. You could linger out here, but it'd be problems.
Bjorn's gonna go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to tell everybody to move because he's going to move the table in front of the door.
Or, and this could be useful. Arthur pushes Ronnie. He kind of points to Bjorn to the walls around him, and he says, "There's no other way out through that door. Are we really gonna give them a chance to blow us up with a grenade?"
Arthur might be onto something here. Ronnie begins looking around this I don't know what you'd call it, a house. Is there any exits besides the one we just went into?
Make a perception check.
A chance for secret passageways.
See. It's pretty good.
Yeah, right here there seems to be a latch, some sort of divot in the wall. Shouldn't exist. There's no wall bearings here that need to be placed, really. The structure is adequate, but it might be an access point to a place, a dumb waiter. Very well hidden.
Guys, I think I might have found a secret passage. Bjorn, go ahead and block the door. If all else fails, we may have to bum rush, guns blazing, out the front.
And with
Arthur looks at Ronnie and tells him, "Well, next time, you go ahead and open the doors."
Yeah,
He says, "Well, his hands still juddering with electricity."
so I'm assuming Cure Wounds is being passed around or something? Are there potions to be had?
So you said it for the Wand of Healing, that was what? A
1d8
plus
5. For every charge you use, you have up to 3 charges. If you want to use 1, 2, or 3, you have 1d8 plus
I'm
5.
guessing we all need a heal then. Because Ronnie needs it. I'm guessing Arthur needs it. What about you, Bjorn? How are you looking? Are you looking pretty scruffy?
Bjorn's only at 67 out of 140.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we're each gonna get a D8.
You guys also have potions.
So
you guys still have those healing potions. You haven't used too many of them.
Arthur, you get 3. Bjorn, you get 5. Ronnie gets 2.
Plus
That's
5
plus
everything.
5 for each. Yeah, so that would be 8 Arthur, 10 Bjorn, and Ronnie gets 7. And I believe I still have hit dice too.
Are we gonna take an hour here?
Oh, that's a good point. That's right.
Bjorn's gonna pop 2 of his potions. He's gonna hand Ronnie 1.
Breaking up a bit.
Oh.
At least for me.
I'm gonna hand Ronnie 1 of my healing potions.
What do they do? Are they one of the flower ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Ronnie has one.
Regular healing potion, they give you a guidance.
I'm trying to remember where I put it because I know I listed them on here. Unless
you had one already, yeah, I think. But
it's a what is it? A 1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 4. Oh, sorry.
And then you
2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
Okay. Ugh, that's not great.
So how many rolls do I get?
I believe you probably have 1 left, unless your count says something differently, Arthur. I wouldn't know. I hope you all keep track of your stuff. I only try to help you keep track of it, but I cannot help you. And if it looks like it's
Okay.
extinguished, it might not exist anymore, or you didn't keep track of it properly. And I cannot help with that too much. Again, I can only give it out. You guys have to juggle it.
Okay.
And then with the last of Bjorn's rage before it drops, can he flip this dining table in front of a door?
Yeah, you don't have to be raging to do it, and it doesn't take much than a couple seconds to between the three of you to flip stuff and heal easily enough. You're barricaded. There doesn't seem to be an assault happening. They feel like they have you cornered.
Oh.
Like, you guys don't have an out, short of breaking the windows, and those windows looked force field and forced.
And Bjorn's gonna look at Ronny and go, "Where'd you find this way out?"
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Which corner of the room has that area here? Okay. Ronnie's gonna immediately start getting to work. He takes out his thieves' tools. He's going to be checking for any more traps, wires hidden in the crack, anything like that. He's gonna learn from his last mistake back on the Savior, and he's not gonna try and run his knife through, but he is gonna kind of feel around and just kind of see if he can recognize exactly what kind of potential danger is behind this thing before he tries to open it.
With your perception check from earlier, you cannot see that there are any traps. Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Can I help him with that?
It'd be difficult to help him in this. This location's pretty tight already. Like a one-person shaft that he's basically about to interact with. But 17 is more than enough than what you need to sort of recognize that there is some sort of trigger to be pulled, some sort of there's a fish line that is easily pulled the moment it is accessed. It has a bit of a door that you lift up. The moment is lift even halfway through there, you can imagine that the string is gonna break, and from you simply and again, it's easy to stop this trap from occurring because it seems to just be a tensile strength that needs it to latch off as you sort of just cut it without giving it any pressure. Using your two fingers and your knife, 2 seconds. You lift it the rest through. You kind of peek out, and there is a bit of an array of, how would I say, explosives. Kind of explosives are the wrong words. They're more mechanisms that kind of do like a shotgun blast. They're a one-time use thing, very close to maybe a breath of a fire dragon potion, really. But
Okay.
as these are modified and more mechanical, it was essentially gonna line up the entire situation here and make it untraversable, at least going upwards. But there is a route to go up or down. I would like to draw freehand. All of this would have gotten affected.
Okay. Is there any way that this trap would be serviceable, that I could take it and rig it up to the wall that we went into? Essentially use their own trap against them? Or is this something that's fixed?
Yeah. The trap itself is a multi-layered system. There's about 12 different little boxes there. Probably take about 2 minutes to take each one of them down. 8 minutes to set up, depending on the materials you have.
Well, Ronnie has... Let's see. I have a burglar's pack and thieves' tools. So... Everything that would be included in the burglar's pack, I think it's like crowbars and, different types of, breaking and entering tools.
So within the repertoire of, I don't know, I guess maybe an artificer. Yeah, for sure, easily enough. What I'm looking for here is essentially either smithing or tinkerer's tools proficiency, in order to have these
okay.
placed properly in such a manner. You can always set them up as
Okay.
mines in effective standstill, point towards enemy. This is a claymore.
Gotcha. Yeah. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Yeah. If I
No.
want to hide them in different spots around
Yeah.
the room, then that would be, hilarious. It'd be like an Easter egg hunt from hell.
Yeah, you can
Anything to
imagine.
slow anybody down from coming over here.
Yeah, you can imagine it's just placed in this situation because it's gonna shred who's ever standing right in front of it, including you. But also ruin the passage further up. But now that it's
Okay.
accessible, you could just go either downstairs, this shaft, or up it. Up the shaft.
What if Ronnie rigged it with a fuse or something like that, where if he lit it, like say it's a, I don't know, 2-minute fuse, and then they go up the stairs or down, and it just blows up, do you think this would have enough firepower to seal it behind us?
Again, you need the material for it. Where are you
Okay.
getting this fuse from? Like it'd be a different story if you went to, let's say, the engineers back at the Savior, and you said, "Hey, can you set me up with like a bomb prep kit just in case I found one?" That'd definitely be in that. But
Yeah,
this wasn't.
I think I'm gonna have to get something like that in the future.
Yeah, because
All right.
you're going to be dealing with
Fair enough.
traps. Why not reutilize them once you come upon them?
Mhm.
You said you have to have
That's-
proficiency in what?
You need
Like tinkerer's tools.
or smiths.
So I have
Well-
proficiency with Smith's tools.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So with Smith's tools,
Sweet.
easily you could take them off. The problem is, with Smith's tools, you'll be making a lot of noise. Thus, every single spot that you're putting it in would be obvious to a degree. How obvious, we don't know.
Okay. Yeah, may as well just forget about it. What if
It's good to grab.
think
You
shooting
can take
them?
You can still take them, pocket them, and I don't say put them in your pocket. I say put them inside of the bucket.
that's a good point.
Don't put
We
it
could
inside of the
always
bucket.
rig them
Don't
up
put it
later.
inside of the bucket. Maybe not
Well,
the
I
bucket.
mean, I have a backpack. but-
Maybe come back for them when you clear this place. This is a good idea, I think.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
come back
maybe.
for him when we clear it.
Based on what Ronnie knows about things that go boom, if somebody were to shoot these, or if they were to get nicked by like a fire spell, would that definitely set them off?
No.
No. Okay.
Specific triggers, their mechanisms, all 100%. It is 100% a claymore, but safety guarded in all way, shape, and form for the user.
I would definitely say we come back for it after we get rid of the fucking people.
Like, I want you guys to think
Yeah.
of the barrel of, just like the sawed-off shotgun. You know how you gotta cut that sucker off and you leave that whole tip. Imagine you took that leftover tip and you just make like 8 of them, and there's just a bunch of them with like stuff inside of it, looking like a bullet, like one of the
Kind of like a pipe bomb.
Exactly. It's like a little double pipe bomb situation. Yeah. Not too. That's not too off. It just has a metal casing. It looks very futuristic. It has little bleeps and stuff. That's it. Glass in the front.
Okay.
Arthur's gonna start banging on the walls, see if there's a weak point.
You're already inside. Is it like a dumb raider that was easily?
Oh no, I was talking about the actual dining room.
You want to start banging on the wall in the dining room for what exactly?
A weak spot, so that way he can ask Bjorn to kick it open.
Okay.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is there any food in this kitchen area that Bjorn sees?
Probably in the kitchen. Give me 2 seconds. Arthur, yes. Could I have you roll for me an intelligence check? I'd say I'll give you a bonus for this. You know what good homes look like. With a 14, with a 15, I'll say, yeah, it is a sturdy home. You've been through it a bunch of times. Sturdy homes. You have tried to break down walls, maybe by accident, maybe on purpose. But some walls won't go down, and even like your house. Doors, different story. You break through doors all the freaking time, like when you were younger, just because of your strength. But walls, again, they were always tip top on purpose. They're meant to protect you as well. But this place is sturdy. Bjorn, there is a half-eaten sandwich there, with maybe too much mustard on it. It has 3 slices of turkey, 1 slice of, it looks like Swiss cheese.
Bjorn's gonna eat.
Yeah. You take 20 poison damage.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You really, like, this dude really wants you dead. And he knew somebody was gonna do it. But yeah, you take 20 poison damage.
Oh no.
From the too much mustard one. The mustard was the poison. No. This is not a good home to accept gifts from right now. Okay. Bjorn, you see, Ronny, you see Bjorn puke up the sandwich that he basically devoured in one sitting, and a lot more came out than the sandwich.
Ronny just like turns around and looks, and he just kind of has this like he face palms. Bjorn, get your head in the game, not on your stomach. Guys, we have 2 options here. We can go up or we can go down through this door. What are we doing?
Bjorn's gonna say up, and he's gonna pull out one of his dragon sticks that Aang made for him.
Arthur looks at the shaft and kind of hesitates, and he's like, "Could we even fit in it? Could we even fit in it?"
Oh my lord!
Kevin, remind me, the dragon steaks that Aang made, they add health and what else?
It gives you temp HP. It's a D4 of temp HP. That's all. I'll be cool and roll me a D10. I'm so mad you ate the sandwich, man. Okay, so you get 9 hit points and the D4 of temp HP. We gotta roll the
And a
D4.
D4?
Yes. There you go. You can't stack the food, but I'll give it to you this time. For sure, you need it, buddy. You just ate an evil sandwich. The evilest of the sandwiches. Yep. It was actually acid, by the way.
Great.
Yeah.
And you said it's 2 hit points, 2 temporary hit points?
It'd be the 2 temp HP D4 is what it is. Just give me a second. I am looking for my thing. I need all of you to roll a D100.
No.
Are
We
you
want
there?
to roll high or low?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I got a 99.
We don't have any more Aiella afflictions. No more radiation exposure list. So sad. It's too bad. So instead, we have the cosmic occurrence, and I will decide if whether I want to do it like this or not. Fucking, that'd be so fucking
Bjorn, I think you need your
stupid right
D100.
now. I'll save your lives. I'll save your lives. Yes, 100%. I'll save your lives. Okay. Okay.
Never mind.
I rolled a
saw it.
95, Ronny.
Yeah, I see it now. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
But it goes 95, 27, 90.
Hmm.
Arthur's the only one that rolls well.
Yeah.
Yeah, my luck is
I want this. I want all of these. I'm not gonna lie. But I think I want you to choose. I want you all to tell me which cosmic occurrence happens. The 95, the 99, or the 27.
Oh crap.
This
Oh, God.
can change everything.
What y'all think?
Alright, for reference. A cosmic occurrence is something to the level, grand scale, you generally don't have to interact with, but happens in many realms. And in this situation, the one, at least the one that you've noticed, would be the dragon, the phoenix, the ash phoenix lord, having arrived. Specifically, the dragon hunt. Since the dragon hunt happened to be against the ash phoenix lord, that's what you guys witnessed. That's a problem that's gonna happen throughout many planets. Like, it's gonna jump around as it keeps happening, and then when the dragon hunt is finished with the ash phoenix lord, they'll keep hunting some other threat. And if you guys ever roll for that threat again, then you'll bump into it in some way, shape, or form, or at least you'll be clued in on it. This one again, something could happen that may be massive or small, for all we know. But the choice is yours.
Should
I
we
vote 99.
Do we have any context of what will happen, or are we just picking a number and
You're
saying
just
we're
picking
gonna
a
roll
number.
with this? Okay. What are you thinking, Bjorn? Are we feeling 99 or are we feeling 95?
I'm feeling 99, dude.
All right, let's roll with Ronnie's luck. 99 it is.
99 it is. And as a cosmic occurrence does take some time, as you seem to be inside of a house, how could you witness a new thing occur? So you know nothing. Cool. So you guys going upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, that's a
go
good question. Upstairs?
Let's go upstairs, deal with these fuckers, and then
Well,
you can.
here's my thoughts. If we go upstairs, there may not be any other exits. There could be some. Downstairs kind of makes me wonder if this is going to be like, somebody's, wine collection down there, or if this is going to be like a secret tunnel out.
Secret tunnel.
What are we be thinking, Arthur? Either way, I mean, we could always try to like rappel down. Ronnie has rope. If we find a window outside of this house and a clear line of sight, we could climb out and run away. Or
Bjorn
we could
has rope
try
too.
original. Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna swat rappel down the side of this house if we get to an exit window or something like that?
Well, we all know that this is the Emperor's bullshit. So, him being an Emperor, you know for a fact, one, he's going to have some expensive shit. Two, Bjorn kind of wants to take vengeance on this asshole, so if we find anything worth value, I say we just take the shit. And then...
Alright, let's head up. Let's go
Alright.
upstairs then.
Sorry, had to make a phone call with someone.
No problem.
That's okay.
Did you have a position that you lean towards? though, Arthur? Upstairs or downstairs?
Usually people keep their offices upstairs. For the
Alright.
balcony to look down upon people.
Upstairs it is. Ronnie will lead the way. He'll take point, and he'll just kind of pay attention for more tripwires, since that seems to be one of the methods of trap.
Okay. And
Making
are we
here.
are we sure that we don't want to check downstairs?
That's a hint.
Like Bjorn did say, this is the Emperor's home. If anything, he's got to have a bunch of crap. Where would you keep your best crap? The good stuff.
Where-
Like the good looking
You can
stuff
keep that shit
outside, but where would you keep the rest of it?
Yeah, but if you think about it, like your expensive shit, you're not going to keep it upstairs. You're going to keep it like downstairs in like a protected area.
The most
Because we
inaccessible.
can always go downstairs,
Or
look
maybe.
for it, and then climb back up.
Or, and
here's
this may sound crazy, but what if they thought of that and decided to do it upstairs instead?
Well, when you think of rich assholes, you think of guys that have, like Arthur was saying, an office. Usually they have like a safe behind their desk, where they keep all their important documents and all this kind of stuff. If this guy is...
a big ass balcony.
hmm But basements usually are like where you would typically have like an escape tunnel or a wine cellar or, some place where you keep...
or a place to keep all the busy paperwork.
Or
Yeah,
or
Or
if you're
there'd
in
be a
charge
vault,
of
too.
the black market, all your wares.
that's a good point too. That's a good point too.
You could have an undercity down there.
Oh crap! No, we're not. We're not on that planet yet.
Too.
Because my thought
don't
is
know
we
if
could
they're
always
gonna be-
climb down and then look around, and then if we need to, we can climb back up the chute.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either or. If we want to go upstairs and check it out real quick, we can do that. We can go downstairs if we want. My only concern is that if we have a bunch of cronies outside, they could easily take a battering ram to this place at any moment. So I kind of
Yeah,
also
but if
feel
they take a
little bit of
battering
urgency.
ram, then they've only got one way down to us through the chute, unless they're willing to take longer to get to us. So then, at that point, essentially, it's a kill box because only one person can come out of that chute at a time.
So we
Before
can head
anyone,
down
You can always hold your action to when the first person is through. Everyone starts going through. That's how you can mitigate that situation. They'd have to be holding their action and preparing for you beforehand to have made that a factor. Too much, at least.
I really, really wish I had like a bomb rigging kit. Oh my god, it would be so great. It'd be the creme
And
de
you
la
guys were
creme.
in Imali. You could have bought anything y'all wanted. You
I didn't even
guys
think
didn't
about
go
it,
to the
though.
electronic shop not once.
wait, there was
It
an
would-
electronic shop?
Yeah, they had like walkie-talkies and a whole bunch of other stuff, drones, fucking guns, all up and down. Like it was
You're killing
nuts.
me, Kevin. You're killing me right now. You're killing me
It's
right now.
crazy. I said it. The guy in the arm to the teeth
Yeah, you
even
nailed
told
it.
you, oh yeah, go down to the electronic shop. You'll find a bunch of that there. They told you there's a bunch of guns there. But yeah, I didn't want to go. It's okay.
Damn.
Next time, it's okay. Hey,
Don't worry,
Hey,
I have.
maybe you'll find a gun under the pillow or in the warehouse. Who knows? One of the two are true.
So I say we go downstairs first, and then climb back up and go up top.
Okay. Does anybody else know how to like hunt for traps and stuff, or is it just Ronnie?
Just right at the moment.
Because if it's just Ronnie, this place is making me jittery because the food is poisoned, there's tripwires everywhere. Ronnie's taking point, you guys stay behind Ronnie. I don't want anybody else getting exploded or
Okay.
poisoned or shot or whatever. So,
I'm just going to
yeah,
give you
Ronnie...
Ronnie. Bjorn's intelligence is a 9. I have a -1 modifier.
Oh fuck. Okay, this is great.
Bjorn is
Before
not
they
smart.
go,
Bjorn is strong.
Kevin, please.
Yeah.
Ronnie will be keeping eye out for traps. So if at any point we get to a space, tell me if I need to make like, any kind of checks for traps because to see if I notice something. Because Ronnie is actively searching for this shit as we move. So it may be a little bit slower for us to get through, but I do not want to set off bombs or arrow traps or arcane traps, whatever. I don't want to set it off.
No problema.
But we are heading downstairs.
before we head down, Arthur's gonna bring his arms up before telling Bjorn,
Where's this?
well, I think I still need to pay up my end of the bargain. Go ahead, punch you in the stomach, buddy.
He's already done that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost threw
oh.
up. This map is so confusing. If that's that, then that's there. Then where the fuck is
Bjorn.
Am I missing something here?
If we ever make it out alive and find the Emperor again,
What the? Oh.
and if I try talking to him, promise you will slap me in the back of the head.
See, from my understanding, it was like that. If it's like that, I don't like it, so I'm gonna change it. And it's like that instead. So, if you're gonna go down there, you would be able to go all the way, although technically it's not the right route apparently, by the map. But I'll take you now to, if you go to your north of the map, you will see that there's some lit up spot. Do you guys see yourselves?
I see me.
Yes.
I see me.
Everyone sees themselves in the map. You would have all... Yeah, see, look, that's the divot right there. It exists there. Why is it telling me it's different? What piece of shit? The map is stupid. Okay, anyways, they didn't notice when they did the map. They were like, oh, this is connected to somewhere else. No, it's not. I was like, what? It's like a little tunnel. Anyways, as you go downstairs to the what you can assume is the cellar, Ronny having come all the way through first, you can recognize easily from the positioning that you're at as you're sort of looking around through this entirety of the thing. You walk here, you see that there's definitely a trap as you come down the stairs. Only could only be triggered by someone coming down the stairs, at least with ease. Anyone going up the stairs would spot it obviously and avoid it. But amongst all this stuff, nothing else seems to be trapped. There's a bunch of wares here, all under what seems to be a menagerie of different types of creatures. On the southern set of cages, there seems to be just a bunch of little hands walking around, very akin to the severed hand in the Addams Family.
Oh, the thing.
The thing. There you go. Over here, you see headless roosters. They seem to pick at food, regardless, and uncannily so. The beads of seeds being picked up, you can see, are actually being floated and then disappear over time, almost like it's going down the gullet. These over here are a couple of things. This one are snapping turtles. They have very long and wispy wings on them. They're dragon turtles, very miniature dragon turtles. Down here are a set of bony rats. They just seem like undead rats, like they're inside out. Inside of this are 3 barracudas, or 1. They're a hydra barracuda. Oh shit. Under
Oh,
them seems to be just a bunch of crates, like a bunch of drawers and stuff that you could reach out. It's all detailed very well from A to Z. You see things such as Aarakocra feathers, elves' ears, orcs' tusks. You see potions, fake healing potions, real healing potions, fake poisons. You see everything. It's just labeled perfectly down here. You seem to have the run of the place. It's very quiet, other than the short trill from the miniature dragon turtles.
And Ronnie grabbed the healing potions, and both the ones that are labeled fake and the ones that are labeled correctly. He would like to uncork one of the fake ones and one of the what he would presume is real, and smell them and to see if he can decide whether or not these are mislabeled or intentionally made to be misleading or anything like that. I'd like to figure these out.
There
If
is
there's any way
no
that we can
discernible way for you to tell the difference other than if you were to take them from the way they were engineered. These healing potions seem to be very distinctive compared to different healing potions. While it does have a bit of a, I'll say, flavor and aroma to it as well. Most healing potions, they sort of lean on the, I should say, cherry side. These are purple and have the grape feel to it. So it's sort of trying to obscure the fact that it could be a healing potion or a poison. And it makes it much more difficult in that regard. This is illegal.
It's illegal.
This is illegal.
But Ronnie,
Bjorn will ask Ronnie for the potions, and he will attempt to take both of them.
Or
Why would you want to take another poison?
He must figure out which one's the poison and which one's not.
I mean,
Well-
I can always. Arthur is technically a wizard, so he could possibly know.
I mean, do you have the identify spell?
Do you have an alchemist proficiency?
Nope,
Gotcha.
but I do have Arcana.
Anybody with alchemist proficiency?
Ronnie
Okay.
does not have alchemy.
You guys may make arcana checks short of that. DC's pretty fucking high though.
And Ronnie
These
does
these
not
have to be black market.
alchemy.
These have to sort of go under a lot of scrutiny, you know. They have to get away with it all.
Ronnie does know about like subterfuge and poisons, though. He's
Are you
kind of
proficiency?
assassin-y.
Are you proficient with Poisoner's Kit?
no.
Yeah.
But I'm a seedy pirate, Kevin. I
Okay.
should know about this stuff.
Listen,
I
man.
mean,
If you have
you're a
proficiency, I will just give it to you. No roll necessary. What do you want me to tell you?
I'll
Either
try
way,
the
I-
Arcana. Why not? I'll be a good sport. 19 Arcana.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They look the same. Man, I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
Ronnie's-
it's hard to tell. Like, these guys, they have to look real. Like, I know you're holding the regular healing potion in your right hand and the fake one in the left, and you're kind of keeping them separate on purpose. And you're just like, damn. And you know what? There's not even that many of the fake healing potions. There's a bunch of the real healing potions, but you can tell that it's more profitable to sell poison to people.
Then
Yeah.
Bjorn will look at Ronnie and say, "Give me the real."
Everything's a
labeled real."
poison until it's not, is the thing.
Yeah, that's my biggest worry. If I hand you like a healing potion and then all of a sudden your insides melt, Ronnie will kind of shake his head though, and he'll hand all of the ones that are labeled as real. And hopefully, this guy, that
Yeah, there's 10 of them.
Emperor dude, isn't a total dick.
There's a full crate.
Bjorn
Ronnie
will-
will take that whole crate out and he will hand one to start off with to Bjorn.
Bjorn is
Okay.
going to drink that healing potion. Bjorn's not very smart. He heard healing potion was like,
see.
sweet.
Okay, so you gain 8d4 plus 8 hit points from
Nice.
this potion.
Okay.
Oh, they're real.
Deep shit.
Oh, great, they're real.
That's awesome. Ronnie will be like,
8d4.
it looks like
d4.
it's healing Bjorn.
Oh. Hold on.
Still good, still good.
Arthur, go ahead and take
Plus
one
8.
yourself. I think
yeah.
we'll take the rest of these though.
Arthur looks at Ronnie.
There are 3
He's like,
fake healing potions. And you now have
Arthur-
8
Good.
Ronnie. They're all superior healing potions.
Okay. Yeah. Arthur, you have the bucket with you, right?
Like,
We all carry the bucket. Arthur kind of like tells Ronnie and tells him, just think of the bucket and it would appear right on your hand.
okay,
Bjorn's gonna ask
no,
for-
that's not how it works. So someone has it on their hip. If you die, I'll magically get it to the other person. Don't worry, don't think about it too much.
Bjorn's gonna ask
Okay.
Ronnie for another potion.
Go ahead. We need
And
you
I'll just
in
take-
tip-top
And I'll
shape.
just take one for Even Stevens.
Ronnie's
says,
pretty good.
So you
Right now I'm
said
sitting at
carrier healing
54
potions?
out of 60.
Yes, is 8d4 plus 8.
See, that's pretty damn good.
That's a shit roll, Bjorn.
Yeah,
I
that
know.
sucked.
We rolled it. We rolled it.
That was like
You
4
forward?
nat ones.
Nah,
That was
just
balls.
re-rolled the whole thing.
So I just need to roll
There you
a
go.
6.
I've never seen somebody roll double snake
Full
eyes. That sucks.
8d4 plus 8.
Okay, so 6 plus 2d4 equals.
Yo. Comes around, goes around. And give him another healing potion just in case, Ronnie. You never know.
For Arthur?
The both of them. They drank these,
Yeah,
so they don't have any reserves.
I mean,
yeah.
I still have one of these superior healing potions left.
Oh, so you took
we
2.
There was a total of what, 8 in the crate?
There were a total
They
of
were all-
10.
Oh, a total of 10, and
Bjorn had
used
2.
Arthur used. Arthur, how many did you use? 2?
I probably used 1.
You use 1, or are you
Go ahead and
taking
take
2?
another one.
I used 1.
Okay, but do you
So
have
take another
another one? I mean, how many did you take? Like,
One.
on your person?
I took 2, but
You took 2,
Right.
but you drank 1. Gotcha. That's what I understood. Okay, so yeah, you'd have 6 left, Bjorn. I mean, Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie's gonna keep 1 in his pack in case he needs it. But he'll put 5 into the bucket.
Okay. Does Bjorn want a reserve, or does
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe, okay, Ronnie will give 1 each, so everybody keeps 1 on their person, and we'll put the other 3 in the bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
So we'll have 3 spare, and each one has a superior healing in case we need it for, if somebody goes down.
Okay. So Bjorn has 1. Arthur has 2.
I mean, if... Oh, Ryan, give me another one.
Yeah, what's the divvy out?
Okay, so basically we had each of you guys used 2, so that would be 4. Ronnie would have took 1 to have on his person, that would be 5. If I give each of you 2 more, that would be, or each of you one more. That would take away 2, so we would have 3 in the bucket. Everybody's holding 1.
Well,
That's what we've got, so
Arthur
that would
didn't
be
drank
one.
his second one, so Arthur's holding 2.
Okay, gotcha. So
Which is
Arthur's
fine.
holding 2, Ronnie's got 1,
Yeah.
Bjorn's got 1. The last 3 are in the bucket.
Well, you might as well just split them all. Just hold on to
Or
2 of them.
either or.
Arthur.
If we each one hold 2.
Yeah, and then
Ronnie.
just put the last one in the bucket.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
the simplest thing.
2 each.
There you go. Everyone's got 2 of them. There you go. Done. There are +1 swords, +2 swords. There's one that says +7 swords, +4, +5s. There's a bunch of stuff. It's just like everything you could think of in the world is here.
What about guns?
There. Make a roll D100.
U100.
Yeah.
Ronnie's looking for something that would be like the equivalent of a hand cannon.
Okay.
It's a 33.
Ooh,
With a 33,
shoot.
very
I gave
much
that guy-
like the Destiny handgun style. Very long barrel, unnecessarily. Sort of
Nice.
set up with a bit of spike situation that doesn't need to be put on there. Maybe it does work functionally as a bladed weapon, probably not. But as you find a sort of ray gun type situation, it seems to not have any ammunition capacity in any way, shape, or form. As you wrap your hand around it, it sort of lights up with the 6 little dots indicating the ammunition. Effectively, once you run out of ammo, you spend a round not shooting, it comes back eventually.
Oh shit!
Ronnie looks at this thing. You guys see him whistle, and he goes, "Oh baby, where have you been all my life?" And
Arthur comments. Well, apparently in the collecting dust in some rich man's basement.
Roll D4.
Arthur, don't ruin this for me. D4?
Mm-hmm. There are 2.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He takes them both.
Yeah. A little heavy
To
to use simultaneously, but it could be modded.
These are beautiful. Is there any matching holsters on the wall?
No. This is a storage area.
Bjorn's gonna look for an axe, or the twin axe to his axe.
Which drawers do you check? Mundane, or one of the pluses up to 7?
He's checking the pluses,
Which one?
the one up to 7.
It's 1, and there's 7 drawers, 1 all the way to 7. Which one do you want to check?
He's gonna check 7.
Ronnie, could you do me a favor and just roll an investigation? You were looking around. I just want to see if
Investigation.
if you guys are just gonna touch the most enticing things every time. I do assume people are
Oh, no.
checking for them. Okay, so
9.
another 10 piercing damage to Bjorn, who touches the highest number on this entire thing that would probably be the most enticing thing to grab. It's an empty drawer.
Bjorn's gonna rip the drawer out and just look at Ronnie and go, "There's nothing in here."
You win. As you rip the drawer, on the other side of the drawer, there's an array of weapons.
What?
So, you do see a hand axe, a +7 hand axe. You do see it's a quarterstaff. You see a +7 quarterstaff, and there seems to be a +7, like a tiny pistol thing. It's very small, very cute.
Bjorn will pull out the hand axe
Mhm.
and go, yes. He'll grab the quarterstaff and go, shit.
This
Grab the little
hand
mini
axe.
pistol in his hand and go, the
This-
fuck is it?
This hand
Size
axe,
of my pinky.
it lightweight as hell. There's specks of silver. You thought it was mostly silver as it's sort of just stuck onto the drawer itself. It was latched on pretty well. But as you grip it out, you see that it's mostly clear, like made out of glass. But this is a liquid glass that sort of just swims around with specks of that silver hanging around with it. It's so light, it almost feels like it would fall out of your hand. But it's perfect, so easy to use. It's not magical at all, but it's definitely one of those beholder killers.
And Bjorn will take that and just throw it on his belt, look at Ronnie and hand him that little pistol and go, here.
Oh, this is a hideout piece. I've seen many a brothel girl carry those in her knickers.
He just looks at Ronnie and goes, it's the size of the top of my pinky.
Yeah,
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
the gun is pink.
Ronnie just starts like trying so hard not to laugh. He's trying so hard to keep a straight face when he said that.
Again, not magical, but anyone hit with one of these things is gonna have a hard time, of course.
Oh no, Arthur's the highest laughter. He's like,
And Bjorn's going to take that quarterstaff and shove it into Arthur's chest and go, here, you like sticks.
In the bucket, I'm sure.
yep, in the bucket it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And Bjorn's going to keep looking for anything and everything.
That quarterstaff,
Nice.
just imagine if Gandalf was in a cyberpunk setting. Yes.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Can Ronnie listen to hear if anybody is coming into this place? Is there footsteps coming from upstairs or in the hall that we just
Nope.
came from to get downstairs?
Nope. I imagine you closed the door back up when you came down. I imagine you took care of getting through this place without being too noticeable. There isn't any sort of fixtures that would indicate maybe monitoring of any sort. If there was magical monitoring, you know that's usually invisible, so harder to spot, but always good to take a look out for. You have noticed them before, even though they are invisible. They still leave a bit of residue in the air.
Okay.
Do
So
these
nobody like
turtles look
scrying
friendly?
or anything?
Well, you'd have to make the Arcana check to see if they're scrying. Is what I mean. But there aren't any cameras around. No.
Okay, that was my second question, is if there was any conventional cameras.
No, that's what I meant. Those are easy to
All right.
spot. Assuming they're not the tiniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
But they haven't invented that yet because that technology was lost on Earth. So remember, humans were perverts. Fucking damn.